Alright, let's clear all the OS-S stages, starting from the first one, challenge mode, using the normal AFK strategy. First one, take Saria, Blades, Ifrit and Eya, and take the third device. Let's go. Snow fight. First of all, just a road blocker here in the middle. Then Blades here, face on bottom side. Road blocker here. Road blocker here. Ifrit here, face on bottom side. Another road blocker here, close to the blue point. Saria below Blades. And then Eya here, face on bottom side for emergency, in case these enemies cannot be blocked. So if they manage to go through, at least you have Eya to kill. And then you should be at 9 or 15, but in case you want to deploy more units, make sure to deploy one device here. And one device here. So even if the unblockable enemies go through and trigger the avalanche, at least your units will be fine. Anyways, you can AFK till the end now. And here we go. Next, OS-S-2. I will show you how to start in normal mode and challenge mode, because challenge mode has a different condition which will change the skill points for the avalanche machine. But the strategy is the same, it's just how to start. Let me show you the normal first. The squad is this one, you need to take the second machine, 2 Vanguards to gain DP fast, 2 Casters, Ifrit, Mountain, Saria, so Medic Defender, Madrock, and a Wizardel, because he's a semi-AFK since this stage is pretty hard. The avalanche machine in the normal mode will start with only 3 skill points, while in challenge mode will start with 9, so it's kinda different. Anyways, first of all, 2 Vanguards to gain TP fast. Ifrit here, face on top side. Then Wizardel here, face on left side. And now you just keep save for DP until you reach around 70, 80. When you have enough DP, in the normal mode just do this. Saria here. Then Golden Glow first, immediately later Madrock here, because this way you can bait the next attack from the bat to Madrock. And then you will be charged the synthesis statue off, and your operators will be shifted by 1 from to left side. Boom. After it is shifted, immediately activate Whistle skill. And after you kill all the bats, just deactivate it, so we charge it for later. And it's basically done. Now just Aya here, face on right side. And then a mountain here. This is how you start with the normal mode. Now I'll show you how to start in challenge mode. In challenge mode, as you can see, there are 6 more of these snow brats, so it will start at 9 skill points, but the process is basically the same. Just to get the DP fast. If the hero face on top side. Then just the widget here face on left side. And one more operator, the avalanche will happen, right? But we took the second device, which prevents the avalanche to happen for 30 seconds. This is the device which will make the situation just like the normal mode. Just to get enough DP first. Wizard will be able to kill the brats, don't need to worry. Okay, when you have enough DP, just deploy down this machine first to prevent the avalanche to happen, and then it's the same process. So Saria first here. Make sure to have enough DP to deploy those two together. So Golden Glow, face on left side, then Madrock after Golden Glow. And once you deploy these 4 units inside, just remove this snow retention system. Bam! Situation is the same, right? Activate a Wizard skill when it's ready. After you got shifted, activate it to kill the 2 bats. Then deactivate it. And that's it, guys. Get a bit more DP. You deploy Aya here, face on right side. And then mountain. It's basically done, guys. As you can see, now we have the same situation just like in normal. So all the next steps are the same for normal and challenge mode, alright? Well, all you have to do is just to activate the wizard skill, while the rest you don't need to touch them. If you want, you could deploy this one at the end to prevent the avalanche, but in theory it should not happen. So activate a wizard skill when the bats are around here in the middle. So with the AoE skill you can kill, even if you cannot kill with one AoE, wizard will use kill here the bats, and when the bats come here, kill also. Keep the skill to kill this one, the deer. Top side, Madrock will get pushed, so plus 3 more to the machine. After you kill the enemies from left side, all of them, you can deactivate the wizard skill for the last wave. The only thing you need to make sure is Golden Glow is high level enough, at least above 60, so she can survive to the shift. Here you don't have enough damage to kill the snow brats fast, so a few of them will enter, but will not reach 15. If you want, you could deploy this one later, so at least you're 100% safe. Okay, when the deer is around here, activate the wizard skill. Kill these 2, because else each of these 3 big enemies coming inside will plus 3 the skill points, so you need to kill them or using Texas to block 2 of them for a while. Because Wizard will spend 1 bullet on top side, so wasting some time. You can just deploy down this operator for a moment and letting your other units to kill. Or just deploy this device as well in the middle to prevent the avalanche to happen. Can I retreat now? And yeah. Challenge mode, the turtles are tankier, so Wizard will take more hits to kill. But here we go. Only that the beginning changes a bit, but the rest is the same. Next one, OS-S-1. I will make it too different from normal and challenge mode because the direction of this thingy is different. So starting from the normal one, we're going to take a support unit, just to take Promanix Alter, second skill, Mastery 3, and then the rest just a strong caster, a strong ground unit to block, you can use Blades, and then a medic and a Vanguard. Pretty simple. So the only hard one is Promanix. Because if you want to AFK it easier, either you take Ascalon or Promanix. I tried with both. And with Promanix it's a lot easier, so just take her, since you're already using the support unit, right? First of all, getting DP. Promanix here. Then Aya here face on bottom side. I mean the caster. Gain more DP. We can deploy this medic here face on any direction. Important is that you can heal. And then change here into Blades or Defender, whoever you want to block. Once Promanix charges the skill, it's literally game over. And here we go. Very, very simple. For challenge mode, the position, so the deployment location, is different. Again, Promanix Alter from the support unit, second skill, and then just the same squad, but in addition add a ranged guard. You can also use Thorns, but that's too long to charge the skill, just use Lapland. Lapland can also silence the enemy, the deer enemy, which is very, very good. So just first of all, Vanguard here to gain TP. Then Aya here, face on right side. Ram Alter here. Gain TP. Blades here, face on bottom side. Deploy the medic to heal up here. By that time, Aya will be able to kill the mushroom, so you can have the medic without it getting hit too much. And now just Lapland here, face on bottom side. In challenge mode, the direction of the avalanche is from left to right, so this row and this row are safe, while the middle one is not safe anymore. So careful to don't deploy anyone here. You can, but just remember to... yeah, probably just a temporary deployment. Also activate the Lumen skill to increase the healing, and that's it. And here we go. Next, OS-S-4. This one as well, challenge mode and normal mode will be split into two, mainly for the beginning part, but the strategy overall is the same. Let's go with the normal mode first. We need a core unit again, Promanix Alter from the support unit, just need second skill, Mastery 3, Vanguard to gain DP, then Silver Rush, if you have the module that's even better, Blades, Lumen, so wide range healer, if you have Honeyberry is the best option here, then Nightingale to provide more resistance buff to Nightingale, Surdur, so a Heli drop, Medic Defender, and a fast deploy. Let's go. Prime, First of all, just a Vanguard here to gain DP. This is for normal mode. On bottom side you have these enemies. In challenge mode they will be spawned as mushrooms. Anyways, just to get the DP, then deploy Silver Rush here face on bottom side. When Silver Rush skill is ready, deploy down, fast deploy here, to trigger the avalanche, so enemies will be pushed to right side, Silver Rush skill, to kill this 2, and then the skill to kill some snow brats. And then deploy, get DP first, fast deploy again here, immediately later, Soldier, so this way enemies are attacking the fast deploy, and then you can activate the Soldier skill. Once you kill all these enemies, let's wait a bit more. Blitz here, face on top side. Once you kill all these enemies, Promanix Alter here. You can retreat now, Soldier. Get more DP. Top side, deploy a fast deploy to trigger the avalanche first. Then Lumena here, face on bottom side. You can retreat the Silver Rush. Nightingale here, face on bottom side as well. Deploy this one here. So Medic Defender to bait the snowballs from enemies. And just a device to protect this row from the avalanche. So your medics will not be shifted away. Just in case the enemies goes through. But should not happen because you have Promanix here, which will kill all the enemies in the middle and on bottom side. You can activate Roman skill for more healing. And then for now that's it. If you want you can redeploy Soldier here and then just reactivate her skill when you feel you need. That will be it. Because here having 3 of these enemies rush into Promanix is a bit risky. You can see their damage is very high. Thank God we have the avalanche who will push them away a bit. So just as you wish, reuse Silver Rush and Soldier. Last 4 mushrooms, they will start to move after some time toward the Blades. So Blades are here face on top side can kill, easily kill. If you want to speed up a bit, you can use a Soldier to kill. Of course, trigger the avalanche first using an operator. Here we go. While for the challenge mode is literally the same, just use a Promanix Alter from the support unit, and then the squad, yeah, the same, third device. Let's go. First of all, Vanguard here to gain DP. Then Silver Rush here, face on bottom side. To deal some damage. If you have the module, you can probably deal a lot more damage, but if you don't have, it's also fine. Important is that you can deal some damage and kill the first enemies in the middle. When you have enough DP, let's deploy. Fast deploy here first. Actually, sorry, no. Soldier first. To trigger the avalanche here. And once the avalanche happens, deploy now. Fast deploy here. To bait the attacks from the mushrooms. A high level soldier can tank 3 hits. Just activate the soldier skill to kill these 3 mushrooms on right side. Activate the Silver Rush skill to kill the enemies and deal damage to the middle. Now, Premonics here, Blades here face on top side. And it's basically almost the same. Trigger the avalanche first here on top side. Then Lumena here face on bottom side. Nightingale here face on bottom side. Retreat to Silver Rush. Saria here. And then a device here. Romanix skill ready. Deploy Soldier again here face on left side. And just activate her skill. Lumen skill. So you can kill the mushrooms and also deal some damage to this fire ice thrower. And of course we can redeploy Silver Rush here to help a bit. Actually, yeah, just to do it. To bait some damage from the ice thrower. You can also use the cage to bait the damage, so we'll not always attack just the Pramanix. Because their damage is actually pretty high from the ice throwers. Saria got killed, but it's fine from the last 2 snowball thrower. Pramanix triggered her talent, because she died once, but it's almost at the end. You still have a soldier again, and just need to kill the mushroom here on top side. On the last wave, actually, having a level 90 blades, with the module you can kill them, but if you have a lower level blades, just use someone to help, because you may lick one of the mushroom. Even if it's just a Silver Rush. Okay, they're incoming. As you can see, a level 88 blades can kill them in time, before the 4-1 leaks. So if you want, you can just add a soldier to help.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, last one, OS-S-1 challenge mode. DP cost of Defender and Guards operator is doubled. It's the same squad, but I will show you how to start in normal as well. The squad is this one, with the core unit, Silver Rush Alter. He's literally the best for this stage, because of this challenge mode condition. The device take the 3rd one, then the Lancet 2, because we need to swap the DP cost of 2 units, so we need a very low Lancet 2 just to take. Then Torsa, Lapland, Saria, you can swap with the Shu, Gladia, or if you don't have any ranged specialist with good damage to kill the snipers, then just a strongest caster. Nightingale, take the 3rd skill, or if you have maxed level, then 2nd one is also fine. Another single target medic and 2 vanguards to help. Let me show you how to start in normal mode. The steps are literally the same, just maybe the swap changing may confuse you, but you just follow the same deployment order for operators. Starting with the Silver Rush here, face on top side. Use the skill. In normal mode, you will probably have a caster having higher cost than Thorns, so Lancer 2 will swap to the caster. You just don't care about that. Deploy Thorns anyways as your 2nd unit. And then just keep follow the same order. This is how you start in normal mode. Let me show you in challenge mode. Just keep in mind that in challenge mode, don't bring any guard that has higher cost, DP cost than Thorns. So you cannot, for example, in this situation, take a Heli Drop because the surgery is 21. Thorns must be the higher cost guard in challenge mode. Okay? So you can swap the DP cost. Silverash here in the middle, face on top side. Activate his skill. So Thorns will become 3 DP cost. Thorns here. And then just a Vanguard here. And another Vanguard here. As you can see, it's the same deployment order. Deploy now the ranged operator here face on bottom side to kill this sniper. If this ranged operator is not strong enough to kill, so you may let him go to this tile, you can deploy the Eyes of Blizzard on Murder, so Murder can kill. Okay? So just do this. This way. Anyways, now just a Nightingale here face on the left side. Lapland here face on top side. Towards the skill activation. Get DP. You can retreat this unit. Deploy now Aya here face on top side to help kill these enemies. And then Saria here face on to block this enemy. Saria must have the module, because else they are too strong. Now if you deployed only these 4 units in the middle, when the goat enters, here you feel, if you feel that you need, you can activate Texas skill to help a bit, so Thorns can kill. I was saying, if you deploy the 4 units here in the middle, when the goat enters, everyone will be shifted down by 1. It's totally fine. Now just heal your units. Having Lapland silencing the goat, so cannot push. Now just charge Thorns skill and activate it. Perfect. Once Thorns charge the skill, if you have a high level Thorns will be able to solo left side. If you have a Sakiko can do the same job as Thorns. The second skill. So now let's just keep go. And don't use a Silver's skill anymore. You must keep it now. Until the next goat appears. Here these enemies cannot deal explosion damage anymore because they are silenced by Lapland. Saria, when blocking 1 cube, is okay. Okay, the second goat will be silenced. Wait Aya to kill. If you feel you need help, just use the Texas to to deal some damage. And after the second goat is defeated, now there's a very big wave of a lot of explosive enemies. So we need to use the Silverash skill to kill. How do we do that? Just activate Silverash skill. Move the Eye of Blizzard on Lapland. Then move this device above Aya. So even if the avalanche happens, these 2 units will not be shifted. And now we using the Eye of the third skill, we have enough damage to kill. Activate the Lapland skill to increase the healing and increase the magic resistance of your units. Okay, now everyone will be shifted. Ah, no. Okay, perfect. After you kill these enemies, now the last enemy is just another goat. You can retreat Gladian, now there are no more enemies on right side, to deploy a medic hero face on right side. Texas again if you want to help. Okay, now last 3 enemies, a goat in the center and the 2 cubes, but we have a medic to heal up. We can retreat the Thorns, we can retreat the Texas. After you kill the goat, you can retreat Aya, you can retreat the Silverash, Lapland, Nightingale. We just need to redeploy the caster above this medic to help kill. That's why Silverash is very good in this stage with deployment cost restriction stages. Okay, you can use a Silverash. Yeah. Spotted the blizzard on Daria. And just wait them to die.
Mission accomplished.
And here we go. Very, very simple.